All right, hi everybody. We are back here with another Animal Crossing Island tour. We're going to be visiting some other islands, but first, I wanted to show off some of the stuff that we've done on the island here uh, since we did our last video. So as we cross through here, this is the wonderful, relaxing Zen Bamboo Garden with sad music playing. Yeah.
It's a tranquil place.
It is. And this is the newly renovated campsite with Godzilla watching over. It actually takes up less room than it did the where it was before, but we have like way more stuff going on with it. So I like it a lot more.
Yeah, it's a big improvement.
And I like that it's kind of tucked away too, so it's like I don't know, it feels like it's like it really is like a set aside vacation area for people who come visit. So this is something right over here that I've been working on with the help of my designer Elizabeth here. But basically, got our baseball field here. I was looking around online, and I had trouble finding baseball fields. I found one other YouTuber whose name is Nintendo Talk, and they had started working on a baseball field. I hadn't seen like if they had ever actually finished it or not, but either way, I like searching around. You find a ton of soccer fields. Soccer fields are everywhere,
Yeah.
but no baseball fields. So we decided to build a little friendly confines here. The big thing that the only like really like anything that I could find that was a baseball field, they would use actual fencing for the outfield, and it would end in a point, and which works okay. It works fine, but it was really bothering me that it ended in a point because I don't know. I'm just weird about stuff like that.
Well, because baseball fields are curved in the
Yes,
outfield. So.
they are. And granted, it's still not perfect, but I like this. Liz came up with this idea here of using like the actual elevation, and so making the wall be a actual cliff wall.
Yeah.
And I think it looks really nice, and adding in the hedges here too to kind of give it that Wrigley vibe a little bit.
Yep. And we got all the Cubs colored flowers up here.
Yes, got the Cubs colored flowers. The waterfall that's not at Wrigley, but is a nice addition.
We liked it.
Got some bleachers up there, and up here, at this house, I liked it. Like, so it was originally there, and I was like, oh no, like we're gonna have to move Anacotti, and then kind of decided that it looked a little bit like the Wrigley neighborhood rooftops and stuff. So kept it and came up with a whole backstory that Anacotti, the pop singer, bought a baseball team so that she could sing the national anthem before every game.
Yeah, so she stands up there by her birdhouse at the start of every game and just, sings that national anthem and then gets a front row seat at her little patio.
I don't know if it's a combination of the fact that it rained all day on our island and now it's not, or if it's like a new May thing, but it's very foggy. Did you notice
It is quite foggy.
Yeah. We could check out your soccer field.
Oh, yeah. So here at the back of the soccer field, we have this training and recovery area for our athletes. So the baseball teams can use this also. We have our little pool, a little cooler for some snacks, a cot if you're injured or need to get taped up, a little water cooler, and some trees for privacy. We got the whole soccer field going on with some fencing around it, and we got a little warm-up area for you to do some dribbling drills before you come in the game. We have the beginnings of our little team shop going on over here.
Yeah, I like this idea a lot of having a little merch table.
Yeah, still working on that, but as you'll notice, all the flowers and everything over here are red, because I am a red. If you're a soccer fan, I support Liverpool. also goes for the U.S. national team, though, too. So it kind of works for both. And I'm working on converting all these trees around the soccer field to orange trees, because I think that's very apt for a soccer field.
Yeah, you got to have orange slices ready to go.
Yeah.
Also, you may have noticed as we've been running around here, but Liz's big project today was going through and color coding our flowers across the island.
So you'll notice that any patch of flowers has all the same color of flowers. So we got pink, we got black, and that theme runs throughout the island. Just looks a little more intentional.
Yeah, yeah. Eagle-eyed viewers may notice too that there's a new incline here, elevation change behind our what is this called? Resident services?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, kind of an addition to the museum, since they did a big update to the museum. This is modeled after the Field Museum logo. Basically, felt like we needed a museum sign. I'd seen people online doing that, and I liked the idea of it.
Yeah.
But then, so this up here, this is the Missing Link, which is kind of a food court area for the... I mean, anybody, I guess, could come use it, but it's for the museum.
Museum, cafe, and food court.
Yeah. And it's called the Missing Link because I, for the life of me, can't find the middle part of this T-Rex that's supposed to go here. That I think we talked about on a previous video. So basically, I still can't find the T-Rex, but I wanted to build this area, and so now the area is named after that. When we got the bushes, I wanted to convert our flower patch that was on the side here to bushes. And Liz had the really good idea of taking the smaller fossils that we were collecting to put in kind of a cafe area, and instead use them here to line this path. So it kind of... I really like what people have been doing with, like, building cool entrances for their museums. And so I liked this idea of kind of adding a little more museum texture to the area.
Yes.
You know? Well... I think that's everything that we've changed on the outside. Maybe there's like a couple like little minor things, but that's all the outdoor changes. However, I want to show off at least the inside of my house. I don't know if you have anything in yours that you want to show off.
Oh, sure. We can show off.
Okay.
Mine.
Well, let's go over here. We'll check out yours first since it's the first on the way here.
All right. Yeah. So the first new thing in my house is that I've built this little patio area, which has nothing on it right now. Still working on it, but it has all my outdoor cooking elements and my garden wagon.
Yeah, I'm very happy that now that we have enough of the flowers, we can actually make these, because I think they look so nice. And
oh yeah.
I don't know. There's definitely some other places we could put them.
Oh yeah, I can't go into my own house. All right, the main room is the same. Nothing really has changed in here. And the left-hand room is now just a miscellaneous room, so I don't think we need to go in there. Well, library hasn't changed much, the game room hasn't changed much, but what has changed is the classroom. Gotta have a classroom.
Yes.
Especially because I'm missing my actual classroom so much right now. We have a really strong science area over here.
Yeah.
The electronics set and the lab set and the, muscle and skeleton, the little plasma orb guy.
There's not a lot of fun math stuff in Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing math stuff, which is upsetting, but that is what the chalkboard is for. There's math happens on here. We got, your little world map, your typewriter, and a snow globe. I don't know why the snow globe's up here.
I mean, why not?
Seemed fitting.
The number signs on the
hashtags, yeah, that's just how that came, but I like it. Fits in with the classroom vibe. We got our classroom phone that my students continually knock off the wall and break in my actual classroom. So I felt like I needed that in here. And
then, have you done anything to your basement?
The basement is now where the kitchen is, which it was not there previously. I moved it because the basement's bigger and I wanted a bigger kitchen. So here we have my kitchen. I have 3 fridges because you just gotta keep a lot of food.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's all quarantine, social isolation right now. You got to be able to.
You gotta stockpile.
Yeah.
I have 2 KitchenAid mixers now. I'm really pleased that I found this silver one.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Like it. Some new little shelves and stuff on the walls, but yeah, pretty happy with how it is right now.
Lots of fun stuff going on here. All right, and then so over here, I've done some major renovations to my home.
Yeah, you've made a lot more changes recently than I have.
Well, mainly this main room, I just didn't really like what I had done with it.
Yeah.
It was kind of like it was kind of an I don't know what this is room because I don't know. I had everything else in other rooms. So basically, I actually made this into a more of a living room type thing. And kind of now that we're collecting more and more things, trying to match the styles of furniture. I'm not necessarily like crazy about how would we decide to pronounce this? Rattan?
I don't know.
This is what I had the most of to actually make a set of.
Things, yeah.
So that's what we're working with. The bedroom's basically the same. Over here, this is the new workshop in here, which I think I showed off before, but there's just been a couple of changes that have gone on to make things look a little more workshop-y in here. Got an extra cart and all that.
Yeah.
Also, because I did not like littering my floors with turnips every week. And actually, I just sold the turnip, so there's no turnips. There's no turnips in here, but this is the turnip farm room. I decided instead of like dedicating a spot outside for it, because I think your villagers get mad if you leave too much stuff like that laying around. So I mean, I don't know. That's what I've heard. So I was basically like, I'm just gonna make a room in here, and I had all these fun like little outdoorsy wallpapers and floorings and stuff. And so this room, for most of the week, is filled with turnips until I actually sell them. For the eagle-eyed viewer, though, you may have noticed that the wrestling ring has been moved. That's because it's now an underground fight club with the TV camera, so I guess it's not completely secretive. But basically, this is where we can do the wrestling shows. I have not found like a folding chair or anything yet to like, because I don't know. I basically kind of the same deal with what I'm going to show upstairs is I'm kind of still waiting on some appropriate furniture for it.
Sure.
So I'm kind of just collecting things as I find them. But that's what we're working on here. This is my kind of jazz club type thing. I'm not crazy about this wallpaper, but the wallpapers I like have a window, and the window doesn't really work with the vibe. So I'm trying to find some good stuff that doesn't have a window. And same deal. I want better chairs, but this is kind of the idea. Is there'll be some like 2 chairs and a table and this little candle, and then so when you kill the lights, this is where it really shines. And I just got this piano yesterday too, which works great. So, and today I think I got the new guitar that looks so much better in here than the normal like Strat style electric guitar they have. So I've been working hard on making sure that this room's all nice and lit so that it looks nice when
for performances.
Yeah, well, exactly. Because I want it to look nice with the lights off here, and all the KK Slider records behind there. Yeah, that's the current updates here on Anchorhead. So I guess now that we've shown you around here, it's time to actually go travel to another island. So we will do that right now and be right back. All right, and now we are visiting Joanie's island, Fortuna. Where would you like to lead us first here?
Let's start at my house.
All right. Right up here at the front.
Yes. I wanted it to be close to the airport. Yeah, so I just finished upgrading it and got it customized for the first time, so I'm pretty excited about that.
You have a very nice front yard here.
Oh, Thank you. I really love the little patio. I really enjoy the path making and the terraforming.
Yeah.
And then right over here we have the museum.
Oh, I like
It's
this,
entrance.
the pattern of this little patio area outside of the museum.
Thank you. I saw my little sister pattern different pathways into each other, but I couldn't remember how she did it, so I just put flowers in it instead. That's where I park all my rare flowers, pretty much.
Is this a maze here?
Oh.
Which is it's a very simple maze, but yeah, it's mostly for the aesthetic.
Yeah.
I like the effect of it.
Every good yard needs a hedge maze next to it.
Yeah. I originally wanted to do a labyrinth, but they're made a specific way, and there was not enough room. And this is my little beach hangout, a little snow cone stand here, a hammock, and
Very relaxing area here.
we have some houses. I've seen a lot of other people. I felt like when I watched the other videos, a lot of people had done little residential areas. Here's my residential services. And I have not done as much of that because I really like the feeling of the way the older games are spread out and people, I don't know, it makes it feel like a small town, I think.
Yeah.
I like that how you've put your little flower breeding areas next to residential services there.
Yeah. And then I also have some by houses. This is Cat's house.
I do appreciate, though, kind of actually keeping the island feeling like an Animal Crossing island. Because, yeah, sometimes it's really cool to see what people are able to do, but there are times where it stops feeling like Animal Crossing at a certain point.
Yeah, and I really wanted to keep that Animal Crossing feeling, that very laid back and relaxed feeling. Yeah, so this is Cat's house. She's great. This is one of my originals.
And now, is this Cat's pool or is this a public pool?
This is a public pool.
Okay.
This is the island pool. I'm hoping to get some actual pool furniture in the future, but I really like the rattan armchairs. But yeah, that's our public pool. That's kind of the central area, and we have the shops in the museum and everything in here. And then down here I have one of my little garden areas.
Nice, a little Zen garden here. Relax by the pond.
That was what I did pretty much as soon as I got the bamboo. This is Nate's house. This is Nate. It's very fun. We have Bettina's house. I'm trying to work on getting everybody kind of distinct yards and porches, but I haven't gotten very far with it just yet.
I like the idea that everyone has a little flower garden, though. That's very nice.
Thank you. Chops lives here. There's some more in this area, but it's mostly just and I haven't done a lot with it yet, so there's not a lot to see. Tipper lives up here, and over here we have a little garden area and another little Zen area with the outdoor bath. And this is probably one of the places where I did the most work and actually got into the terraforming because there used to be more river here, and there didn't used to be river here.
I love having the waterfall leading into the bath there too. I've never seen anybody do that.
Yeah, that's really nice effect.
Thank you.
I also just enjoy how big the hearth looks when you put it outside.
Yeah.
It makes me really happy.
I was very surprised. It looked
I was
huge.
too when I put mine outside. I was like, oh.
We have another house here. Up here is my campsite, which is another little area that I'm pretty happy with. There's a little camping area and a little picnic spot right here. And then just a little nature trail through the woods.
Got some mushroom patterns and some
Yeah, I like all the
Yeah.
design patterns in that little wood area.
Thanks. Yeah, I got really into downloading other people's paths. At first, I wanted to like design my own, and then I realized like other people are better at this.
I've come to that same realization.
I was like, you know what? I didn't design most things in the game. I can download things.
Definitely.
Over here, I just sort of like put this together in the interim before I could get like more bridges and stuff, so that everything would be accessible. And then I just kind of have this river area here that I'm not sure what to do with yet. Now that I created that little bath area yesterday, so and it used to be up on this level. And we'll go this way. I just did a little land bridge here so that everything would be accessible. Because I was really focused on getting my house and then I'll get more bridges and stuff because it's just easier to
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
manage that way.
Pay off one thing at a time.
It's my little playground. Park area.
Is this a wooden block bench? Is that what this is?
Yeah, with the mixed wood.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like those. We don't
Yeah,
have those.
I don't think we've gotten that yet. Got the lighthouse back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put it back on the little secret rock so it kind of looks further away.
Yeah. Little forced perspective.
Yeah. Yeah. And come down here. I don't have nope, that's wrong. This is my little cafe area.
Oh, very nice.
Very cute. Oh,
Nice little Riverside Cafe.
I like the edging of that patio, the scalloped effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I really, pretty much everything I've done has the rounded sides because I just like the way they look so much.
I love seeing what people have been able to make with, I mean, a pretty limited paving tool, and like everybody's been able to figure out some like really cool designs and stuff.
Yeah, it's really awesome to get to see how creative everybody is.
Yeah.
Another little picnic area.
Very nice.
This is my foreign fruit orchard.
You were smart enough to space everything out. I made ours and put it way too close to each other.
Our orchard is quite dense.
That's what my little sister did, and every time I look at it, I'm like, I don't know how this is even a little too dense for me.
It's easy to get lost in.
Yeah. I dread fossils or something turning up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hard to find.
I think that's honestly most of what I've worked on. I haven't gotten to log as much time on it as other people have. I have about 150 hours.
Oh, sure, but what you have looks very nicely done and well planned.
Could we see your house?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like this room a lot.
I love the cityscape wall.
I know. I wish we had that because I want to use that in every room.
I know. It's so pretty. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite rooms. Really like the dark colors and the blue with the pink. Love to get some more of this red in here to add some more drama. Not that it isn't a dramatic room already. But
This flooring's nice too. I haven't seen this yet.
that's the arabesque flooring,
Yeah.
which is definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, my little sister actually came over and gave that to me for my birthday, which was pretty cute since I had a
very nice.
quarantine birthday. And here is the bathroom.
Oh, see, we were just talking about this, about how most people do their bathrooms on the right side.
So you're breaking the trend,
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, that's
An individual.
interesting. I had not noticed that. Yeah, I haven't had a lot of bathroom stuff turn up in my store or anything, so this is pretty much what I have. It's so weird to me that they have so much bathroom stuff, and at first I wasn't sure I'd do one, but then I got a bunch of the stuff, so there it is.
Yeah.
It's very aggressively bright today.
You have the ironwood bed, though.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Thank you. The Agrias butterfly model is one of my prized possessions.
It looks good in this
Yeah,
room,
I
too,
still like it.
especially.
Yeah, with all the colors.
That's what I do like that about it. Otherwise, I feel like I'm still like it's still really in progress because I haven't had a lot of like great bedroom stuff come up yet.
I don't know about you, but I feel like in my experience, I keep finding stuff for rooms that I don't want to make.
Yeah. I feel that. This is kind of my hobby room. Well, got I don't spin in real life, but I crochet in real life, and I knit. And I would love to spin. I'm just not patient enough to do it. So I have my little spinning wheel. Sewing is another thing that I'm actually not patient enough to do. But they're adjacent to my real crafts in life.
Yeah.
And I have my little writing. I have my little writing desk here, and then all my crafting stuff.
Very nice.
And that's is probably my favorite room. I feel like it's really pulled together the most out of all my rooms.
Yeah, it's very nice. You got the kitchenette and everything, too.
I do. That was an endeavor because I actually sent all my ingredients to my sister, who sent them to her friend who crafted it.
Oh, wow.
Sent it back over to me. So that was a journey. A little stand mixer. Gotta have that.
I love this.
Yeah, this looks really nice.
I really like this wallpaper, too, for a kitchen.
I love the effort, too, to, actually have everything matching. Looks really nice.
Thank you. Now that I've got the house complete, I'm really looking forward to being able to spend more money on furniture and really focusing on more of the interior design. It's such a cool Animal Crossing game in terms of the look of it.
Oh, yeah.
And how real everything looks in a very stylized way still. I remember when I opened the game and I first walked down the beach, it was just breathtaking in a way. Well, I was like, I didn't know Animal Crossing could look this.
That's been the fun with all the Switch games, is actually getting to see Nintendo stuff in HD.
Yes.
Well, thanks a lot for showing us around.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, it was great to see everything that you've been working on, and I think we got got some ideas that we can maybe take back to our own island.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, thank you, and enjoy your weekend.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Well, that's it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed these videos, you can hit subscribe and get, all of them showing up in your feed all the time, all the Alien Happy Hour stuff that we do. And you can find even more stuff over at alienhappyhour.com. So thanks for watching.